Hello guys and gals, my name is Michael Duvall. Currently I'm enrolled at Full Sail University and I'm pursuing my dreams of chasing the bachelor's degree in the program of digital cinematography. Today I'll be introducing a personal favorite digital media industry professional known as Fro. Well, that's not his real name. Fro is known as his real name happens to be Jared Polin. And Mr. Jared Polin has self-branded his independent works under the alias of Fro Knows Photo. Fro. From business and self-marketing strategies to fine-tuning your creative edge, Jared's success is without a doubt making some noise. No photography, pun intended. His knowledgeable demeanor alongside that giant library of loaded information he likes to call a brain has helped many novices, amateurs, and professionals in the industry. Professionals in the making as well, including myself. Following Fro's guidelines for a couple of years now, I can honestly say that it's been that much more easier sculpting and mastering my visual artistic craft, all thanks to his dedication in the photographic industry. Jared's willingness to share his wealth of information through his personal experiences truly separates him from the rest of the industry professionals you find today. Which is why personally, I chose to conduct my interview with the photographic guru, Fro Knows Photo. With an insanely busy schedule, I was lucky enough to hear back from Mr. Fro, who I happened to catch via email mid-flight on the way to Germany. Oh boy. Hope this doesn't make me look like a crazy fangirl. Hello, Mr. Jared. FKP Polin. You're probably extremely busy and will disregard this. Hopefully I haven't lost you after that line. But I am an amateur photographer who loves the visual art biz just as much as you do. This isn't a request to promote me, my work, or anything else that will have you delete this email saying, another SOB looking for a shout out. To put it simple, I'm a full-time student attending Full Sail University, and my assignment for this week requires me to reach out and ask 5 little questions from a personal favorite professional in the digital media industry. With that being said, you came first to mind. How thoughtful. And it would be great if you can email back with responses to these interview questions for my podcast assignment. Would make for a great, let alone interesting interview for this class, as I'm sure my classmates would love to hear about you and your work. Publicity points. Thanks for the consideration and hope to hear back with answers to these 5 little questions below. Have a great one. Your photos and site truly inspires and is the most entertaining / helpful photographic and film work I've seen. Keep on keeping on. By the way, I shoot raw too. Not too long after I sent this email message, Mr. Polin was nice enough to respond answering 4 out of the 5 interview questions. 80%. Still good to be. Thankfully, Fro was even nice enough to get back to me. Without further hesitation, let's start, shall we? Question numero uno. Number 1. What do you see as the role of the visual arts in society today, particularly in your profession? Mr. Polin says, it's still pretty much the same as it has been for the last 100 years. To capture moments and tell stories. Couldn't agree more with this statement. The methods of processing clips and images through the power of a simple, small little sensor in your camera gives people the power to actually harness the ability to tell their story through their own unique perspective. The industry has been doing this since the dawn of film. Number 2. New communications and media technologies make imagery almost instantly available. Do you believe that this is having a positive or a negative influence on your field and or industry? Quote, it's always twofold. I think a lot of today's media is just put out as fast as possible to get something out, which means quality may not always be of concern. I gotta say, Mr. Polin, we definitely see eye to eye with that. Whether you've got clients from a recent wedding you shot that want their photos ASAP, or models posting on Instagram via iPhone and not even using the files their professionals developed, quality today is at a high risk of being lost. Well said, sir. 3. What popular images do you see that are frequently repeated throughout your industry? Not sure what this means. Not sure what this means. In other words, what type of photographs do you see trending or reoccurring across our industry today? In your professional field, I would hope it's safe to assume that you witness different styles and approaches other photographers take when shooting portraits or fashion-related images. An example, equipment used, specific lighting techniques, or even certain moods artists tend to bring out that's popular in the business today. Number 4. Who is your favorite visual artist and or what is your favorite style of visual art? And looks like we didn't answer this question. Or it appears you look up to your own work, Mr. Polin. I don't blame you. Number 5. How has your knowledge of famous artworks influenced your creative process? Quote unquote, nope. Mr. Fro says nope. Then we're going to stick with nope. Well, that answers the previous question. Nothing like building a successful self-taught business from the ground up, right? That's going to wrap things up for us here, ladies and gentlemen. I want to give a huge thank you to Mr. Jared Polin, aka Fro Knows Photo himself, and taking the time out of his day to cooperate with this interview, let alone read my email without trashing it right away. I certainly encourage all beginners, amateurs, professionals in the making, in any field of the photographic or film industry to dig around, study, and definitely discover Fro's very useful tutorials and tips that he offers on his website and YouTube channel, Fro Knows Photo. From post-processing guides to finding the next lens for your camera, Mr. Polin's shared intellect won't leave you disappointed. You can never learn too much. Remember, wasting time is one thing. Wasted talent is worse. Until next time, this is Mikey D signing off.